anticoagulant to keep the blood flowing. So for this warning message, that portion is going to make sense. You're being extremely selective to the people and the places that you're going, is what this warning is related to, as it relates to your flow, spiritually speaking. And so they come in numerous forms. The mentalities, the people, the hobbies, the employment, the careers, all of these are associated with draining your time, your energy, your finances, your freedom, your creativity, and your ability to be fluid spiritually. I just said with flow. That's crazy. In order to move in flow. So we know that anytime you're moving in flow, then there are not going to be things that can come in and stop what our Heavenly Father has put in place for you to receive well. But we know that when you're not in flow and you're stagnant, which means that you're standing still, you're not able to benefit from that because there is no movement. So when you're in flow, there's movement. When there's no flow, you're stagnant. You're remaining at a standstill. And so our Heavenly Father wants you to be within flow, within His flow, because as you do His work, as you grow, as you continue to spread your light, as you continue to propel others towards the light by them receiving a portion of the light that He's filled within you to share. Because remember, you're not to be hidden. You're not to be concealed. You're not to be depicted as confusing. So in my previous message, I talked about that as it relates to how obvious is your spiritual team. Your spiritual team, or even you just being a part of someone else's spiritual team, because you're part of His spiritual team. He's given you the identity that you carry for a specific task, for a specific purpose, and for a specific assignment or assignments. And so it shouldn't be confusing. So when you're in flow and you practice that confidence, that level of confidence, you are able to propel others forward because it's not confusing to them what you stand on and what you stand for, who you are. You're not lukewarm, as it relates to Revelations 3 verses 15 through 16, where He instructs you to not be lukewarm because He will spit you out. He doesn't say spit, He says spew. So you think of projectile vomiting. That is more like a spew. It is so grotesque to Him that He spews it out of His mouth. And so when it comes to this warning, your time